Have you seen the Mike Tyson
He's
video?
like 65.
Yes. You haven't seen? Dude.
No.
Okay. Go to Mike Tyson's page for his for this.
Oh, really?
Get ready for this, because he looks f***ing sensational.
Whoa.
I mean, what in the dude?
Oh, my God.
Dude, he looks like old... I'm back.
I'm back.
You know what's really funny?
Oh, my God.
He said on the podcast when he was in here, he said he didn't want to work out again because his ego would get fired up again.
Uh-huh.
And he's actually said that in his post, that my ego had been reignited.
You're good. You're good. You're in the perfect time. You're in the perfect place now. Where's Mike? Put everything together. So mentally, physically, we're excited. Excited. If the fight was next Saturday.
As footage of Mike Tyson training for a fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. surfaced, Joe Rogan was left stunned. Tyson's preparation displayed remarkable speed, slick head movement, and devastating power, reminding fans of his prime and showing he can still compete at an elite level. Joe Rogan says Mike Tyson remains absolutely terrifying in the ring. His speed and power are just as striking as ever, proving that age hasn't dulled his explosiveness or the intimidating presence that once made him boxing's most feared fighter.
See him hit those pads?
Absolutely.
He has not lost everything.
But he's lost some, but coming from the best,
Yeah.
he's now like maybe just normal, right?
He's still not normal, but he's still like a professional heavyweight boxer. He's still terrifying.
No, I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just saying even coming off the best, I still think he wins.
Mike Tyson says he feels incredible physically and is in excellent shape, ready and motivated to face Floyd Mayweather Jr.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I can wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking.
Mike Tyson's trainer, Rafael Cordero, says Mike Tyson remains exceptional at his current age, showing sharp technique, powerful conditioning, and unwavering focus. He continues to handle intense training, sparring sessions, and demanding routines with surprising strength, proving he still possesses the discipline and physical presence of a high-level fighter.
Throughout my life, and they're all remarkable in their own way, but Mike's just a whole different animal.
What we doing?
Do one more set. Let's get 12 reps. The heaviest we've gone on this. So just focus on perfect form, 12 reps.
233 today, contact for 230.
12 is all we need.
I'm always at 225, 228.
Lean mean.
Big
Lean
chest.
mean.
1, there we go. 2, 3, 4, good work. 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 2 more.
Mike Tyson is naturally much bigger and stronger, having spent his career as a heavyweight, while Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s top professional weight was 154 pounds, making him significantly smaller even today. Despite this size disadvantage, Mayweather is 11 years younger, which could give him an edge in terms of speed, agility, and endurance.
Was 154 pounds. So Floyd, and he's still a smaller guy to this day. So I think you've got some advantages on both sides here. You've got Floyd, who is 11 years younger, but is, again, possibly given up something like 60 or 70 pounds here, and there's a reason we know there are weight classes in boxing. Now, there's already some trash talk here, so let me read you what Mike Tyson told us here. So he said, "This fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen. However, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable, and this fight is as unpredictable as it gets."
However, Joe Rogan argued that it wouldn't really be true boxing, describing it more as a money grab event than a serious competitive fight.
So they're not trying to knock each other out?
No, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather don't like each other. They have not liked each other forever.
Tyson and Mayweather.
Yes.
But they like
Mike Tyson and Mayweather don't like each other.
Huh.
If there's a fight that might be real, like where Mike Tyson might say, "I'm going to knock this motherfucker out," or "I'm going to try."
Two retired guys.
Yeah.
Fighting the ex.
That's so
It's just
weird.
money grabs.
It's
just,
so weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's money grabs. I don't like it, but it's fun. You know, something to
I'll
watch.
I'll hate on it, but I'll tune in.
Yeah, I'll tune in.
Over the years, The relationship between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson has been marked by simmering tension rather than outright friendship. In the early 2000s, Tyson harbored resentment over a 2001 police raid at his home, which he suspected Mayweather may have had a role in orchestrating, though Tyson never confirmed it.
Have not had a great relationship over the years. They have had some tension. They're both, of course, all-time greats. I mean, look no further than ESPN just naming Floyd Mayweather the #1 boxer of the entire century. So these guys are, again, are Hall of Famers. They're everything that you could ever want in a fighter, but they are not friends, and they are not friendly, and they are going to get in there, and they are going to try and put hands on each other and try and, again, hurt one another inside that boxing ring. Now,
every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
Unless we're talking about Floyd, and listen, we all gotta believe we're the greatest of all times, right? We all gotta believe that, but we all know Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time.
If you could have fought any fighter in your life, any weight, any era, who would you have picked that you would have liked to fight them?
While many experts are calling the matchup unnecessary or even madness, Lennox Lewis is supporting Mike Tyson.
Down, so I'm more concerned about the other guy.
Daniel Kier reflected on past unusual boxing spectacles that pushed the sport's limits, but says the fight between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. would eclipse them all in terms of sheer improbability.
To slow down with certain things. Man, when we did Jake Paul fighting Gervonta Davis, I thought we were probably at the limit of what could be done in boxing. That's ridiculous. I swear I thought a guy that fights and walks into a ring at over 200 pounds, fighting a guy that walks into the ring at 144 pounds, was the limit of the ridiculousness that we could get to in boxing. I thought Jake Paul, Mike Tyson was ridiculous. I thought, honestly, Conor McGregor fighting Floyd Mayweather back in the day was about as ridiculous a boxing thing that we could have imagined. And then it went insanely crazy because obviously we see the YouTube fights and celebrity fights and everything else has gotten a lot worse. But I thought...
Daniel Kier points out the extreme size disparity. Mike Tyson is a natural heavyweight, typically over 200 pounds, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. spent most of his career competing between roughly 130 and 154 pounds.
Was fighting at 154, and he was severely undersized at 154. Floyd Mayweather was a guy that fought in the 130s to start his career, and then fought up as high as 160 maybe. Floyd Mayweather was a small guy. He's now going to fight Mike Tyson, who is the heavyweight champion in the world. I respect these two men so great a degree that it's hard for me to almost make negative statements about them. But I think that our job as talking heads is to tell you the truth, regardless of how much you admire someone or the applause and adulation you have for them. You got to tell them the truth. I don't get this.
A major concern surrounding this fight is the advanced age of both competitors. Mike Tyson will be 59, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. will be 48. Critics argue the matchup lacks genuine sporting significance, serving primarily as a high-profile spectacle designed to generate massive revenue.
Issues. I hope that that's not the same thing going on with him now, even though who knows how this man spends his money. He made a shit ton of money to fight Jake Paul, and good for him. His name value carried that fight, and it did a crazy number. I'm sure he'll make a crazy number here, but Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that is kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather.
According to many analysts, the real danger for older fighters isn't usually the exhibition rounds themselves, which are controlled and slower. The risk lies in the training camp. To prepare, fighters push their bodies with heavy cardio, sparring, and weight cutting.
Be able to move and lose all explosivity and do exactly what I thought he would do at 58 years old. So that should have been the final straw for Mike Tyson. That should have been the one that goes, you know what? This is not working out. He had apparently damn near died of an ulcer or something like that in training for the Jake Paul fight.
Mike Tyson expressed astonishment that Floyd Mayweather Jr. agreed to participate in their upcoming exhibition, acknowledging the inherent health risks while recognizing that the bout is officially set to happen. Tyson seemed both cautious and intrigued, aware of the challenge posed by Mayweather's unmatched defensive skill and speed. Meanwhile, Mayweather, confident in his legendary status, reiterated that every fight he takes is meant to be memorable, highlighting his impeccable professional record of 50 wins. Though labeled an exhibition, the matchup has captured global attention because it pits two icons with drastically different approaches. Tyson's raw power and aggression against Mayweather's precision and tactical mastery. Fans are drawn not only to their legacies, but also to the dramatic contrast in size, style, and competitive drive. This rare combination ensures that, despite the exhibition tag, the fight will be intensely scrutinized and eagerly anticipated by boxing enthusiasts worldwide.
I've been doing this for 30 years, and there hasn't been a single fighter that can tarnish my legacy. This is Floyd now, said Floyd Mayweather. You already know that if I am going to do something, it's going to be big and it's going to be legendary. I'm the best in the business of boxing. This exhibition will give the fans what they want. Now, that's what it is. It's an exhibition, but Floyd is unblemished. He has been perfect. 50 up, 50 down. But it's been some years since Floyd last fought. Of course, he last fought professionally against Conor McGregor in 2017. He has had some exhibition fights since, but he's fought Logan Paul. He's fought...
Johnny Nelson offered a detailed perspective on the proposed exhibition between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, highlighting the unique complications that such a matchup presents. He stressed the clear contrast in their physical attributes, raising questions about how organizers would balance these differences. Nelson suggested introducing special conditions or modified rules to ensure fairness and safety. However, he also voiced skepticism about how effective such measures would be, noting that fighters of this caliber often rely on instinct. In his view, both Mayweather and Tyson are unpredictable competitors who are unlikely to strictly follow any predetermined structure once inside the ring.
Me, it's one of those you want to watch between your eyes, but when I heard, I thought, wow, really? This is an argument that's going to be held out in public.
How's this going to work though? Because there's such a big disparity in size. As you said, there's going to be a huge difference in speed as well. Are there going to have to be some special rules in place for this fight?
Well, if there are rules, nobody's going to stick to them. I don't believe in a million years Floyd Mayweather is going to stick to any script that's been written in regards to this exhibition. And I don't think Mike will either. I don't think, if there's anything scripted allegedly, they said with Mike and Jake Paul, I don't think whatever's written down, there's going to be anybody sticking to the rules, because this is beyond what we see on TV. This is beyond this is personal. These two guys worked together previously.
He portrayed the matchup as something far more personal than a standard exhibition, pointing to the underlying tension and limited positive history between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson. Johnny Nelson also addressed the role of age, noting that Tyson has already shared the ring with significantly younger opponents like Jake Paul, highlighting the physical challenges of competing beyond one's prime. He emphasized that the mix of age, vast experience, and fierce competitiveness adds an unpredictable edge to the bout. According to Nelson, this isn't just about entertainment. It's a clash shaped by legacy, personality, and instinct, making it as strategic and emotionally charged as it is a spectacle.
Fans, I'd love to see Mike Tyson put Floyd in his place, and that's probably what will be the attraction as well. But you've got to remember, Mike Tyson's 59 years old. You've got to remember, Floyd Mayweather is still hitting the bag in the gym. He's still moving around, even though he's 48 years old. So you've got to remember that. So you're going to buy into it, no matter how disgusting you think this fight is, no matter what complaints you have about it. you're going to buy into it because you're going to see an argument played out in real life, real time.
Yeah, but can you understand, though, why a lot of fight fans don't want to see this? They don't want to see two guys who are past their best, two great champions, go out and fight each other and maybe tarnish their career in some way.
Completely. But you've got to remember, these guys are individuals, their fathers, their brothers, or whatever, and they still want to earn it.
Sean Porter shared his thoughts on the exhibition between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, highlighting the many challenges and uncertainties the matchup presents. He suggested that while the fight might make sense in a street-style or informal setting, it is difficult to envision how it would function within a traditional boxing ring. Porter pointed out the significant age and physical differences. Tyson, approaching 60, is much larger and relies on power, whereas Mayweather, at 48, depends on speed, precision, and technical skill. He also noted the tension between the two fighters, emphasizing that, unlike most opponents, they lack mutual respect or camaraderie, adding an unpredictable and potentially volatile element to the bout.
Yeah, they don't like each other too much, do they, Sean?
When you look at the history, it's kind of like for a street fight. It doesn't make sense for like a in-the-ring situation, and so it's kind of like, I guess, for the sake of words, crazier things have happened, and then now you have to say, well, no, it doesn't get crazier than this.
You're not kidding, right? Obviously we watched Mike Sean in November against Jake Paul. I think clearly those guys like each other. Floyd and Mike, not so much. Obviously, there's been some tension there over the years. Do you think they go in there, despite the fact that this is an exhibition fight? I mean, do they go in there and do they both try and take each other out?
I don't know what that fight looks like. And, that kind of was my biggest apprehension with coming on with you guys today. It was like, how do you analyze what a fight between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather could look like, right? So then you think about when Floyd...
Sean Porter reflected on Mike Tyson's recent fight against Jake Paul, noting that Tyson skipped proper sparring, which negatively impacted his timing, conditioning, and overall ring rhythm. Porter emphasized that preparing for a bout against Floyd Mayweather Jr. would require extensive sparring against fast, technically skilled opponents to reach the necessary speed, precision, and endurance. He questioned whether Tyson, at nearly 60, could consistently deliver the intensity and accuracy needed for such a high-level exhibition. While acknowledging that the matchup is intriguing and has immense spectator appeal, Porter stressed that the combination of age, preparation, and experience presents serious challenges, making it unclear whether Tyson could meet the physical and technical demands of facing Mayweather in the ring.
But it wouldn't be acceptable in a boxing ring, It wouldn't be acceptable if there becomes some sort of weird antics and things like that. I mean, I guess I'll have to do what I did once before with Mike and Jake, and I'm gonna go on record for saying this doesn't happen.
Falls apart sometime before.
This doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know how you can make it make sense. I don't know how you can make this one make sense.
And to your point, they may have it, but if they have it, they haven't said it yet. There's no date for the fight, no location that's been announced. So,
right.
Yeah.
The exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. has drawn comparisons to Tyson's previous bout against Jake Paul. Leading up to that fight, there was widespread uncertainty about whether Tyson still possessed the power and skill to achieve a knockout. However, his intense training regimen and public declarations of intent reassured fans and analysts that he remained a dangerous competitor capable of delivering explosive moments. The by contrast, Mayweather's career approach has been markedly different. He has built a reputation for meticulous preparation and strategic patience, often waiting to identify and exploit his opponent's weaknesses rather than relying solely on raw power. This contrast highlights the fundamental differences between the two fighters. Tyson's aggressive, high-impact style versus Mayweather's calculated tactical precision. The matchup promises a fascinating clash of philosophies, styles, and experience levels, making it a highly anticipated spectacle.
Didn't know what was going to happen with that fight because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his whole career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around.
What are your thoughts on the Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Mike Tyson?